What's going on, YouTube? By the way, not COVID, just got a sinus problem, changing seasons up here. That's the bitch about living in the Midwest. But anyway, surprise, surprise, Saints fans. I'm going to tell you right now you know exactly what, as a Bengals fan, what I went through for about 7, 8, 9 years, whatever the hell it was, and why I was screaming for the last 3, 4 years that Dalton needed to get the hell out of town. Because guess what? Surprise, surprise, he shits the bed for the second week in a row. I mean, it's just amazing. It's amazing. You know, everybody was dogging me about bashing Andy Dalton. And like I said, as a human being, I'm not judging him at all. He has a good organization, the Dalton Foundation, if he's still doing that. That's great. But I kept saying, this guy's not the future. This guy's not the future. And guess what? He's not, is he? Primetime game against Arizona in a must-win game. What does Andy Dalton do? He shits the bed like he always does. Last week, he faced his former team. Too much pressure for him. He shits the bed. And, I mean, it's amazing. Obviously, Dallas didn't want him. The only reason he got any playing time in Dallas is because Dak got hurt. Chicago didn't want him, and they were desperate for a quarterback, and they didn't even want him. And the only reason Andy Dalton's playing right now is because Saints are desperate for a quarterback, not because he's good. But like I said, it's just, Saints fans, now you know. Now you understand. If you want any chance of saving your season, you got to get rid of this guy. I mean, I don't care if you got to go to a rookie third-string quarterback. Anything is better than Andy Dalton, as it shows the last 2 weeks. This guy is not a starting quarterback. I'm sorry, he's not. He's a backup at best. He's not even that good now because he's too old. Like I said, maybe he was good enough to get you to the playoffs, but that was it. That's why I was screaming for the last 3, 4 years. Get the hell rid of this guy. I mean, let's be honest about it. Andy Dalton stayed about 3, 4 years too much time than he should have. The only good thing about it is it's a good thing he stuck around as long as he did because we would have gotten Joe Burrow. But I'll take Joe Burrow at his worst game any day over Andy Dalton in a heartbeat. Andy Dalton is not the future, and he's horrible. He just flat out, he's terrible. It's just, you know, that's why now you're getting a taste of why I was saying it all along. This guy ain't no good. He might take you to the playoffs. Might. He can't even do that now. He's too old. I mean, it has evidence in the last 2 weeks. I mean, this guy, he just can't do it. He's not a starting quarterback, and that's okay. Some quarterbacks are not meant to be starters. Cincinnati was the only stupid team that kept him as long as he did. He'd been on any other team. I mean, we've seen what's happened. He's getting bounced from team to team to team. Nobody wants him. So, yeah, Saints fans, you got to start somebody else. It might be too late, but you got to start another quarterback. I mean, there is no future with Andy Dalton. None. So, Andy Dalton, like I said, as a human being, you might be a great guy, but you're not a starting quarterback. And I just wanted to say what I've been saying all along. I'm like, and it's not about being right. I just know football. And I kept saying Andy Dalton is not the answer, and I got a ton of freaking heat for it. But now, look what he's doing to the Saints. We see it. So, anyways, guys, good luck to the rest of your teams this week, and I'll be back with some more videos.